Hey there, fellow treasure hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Everwind. Episode 10, Scouring More Ancient Ruins. Good enough. So, what do you think is the chance that I find something worth a damn down here? Wait, wasn't there stairs? Descending? Did I walk past them, or... Oh, yeah, I must have walked past them. Another thing that would be smart is now that our ship can go up to 1,000, is to... Oh yeah, here they are. Is to take it up to max height so that we get to new biomes and get access to higher level stuff. So that's... All things being equal, that might be what I do next. Unless some other task takes priority. Because as soon as I outgrow this, like, junk sword that I've got, the better. This thing is not very good. I could also try to find a higher elevation village, but the buy price is quite high for for weapons from villages. Wow, all of the +4 bonus defense on leather boots, and it still doesn't even have good buy price. Some tailors spent their life savings on those boots, and they're worth nothing. Dang it. Of course, it'd be a dude with a bow triggering my armor's electricity ability. Or like, yeah, obviously it's not gonna work. I didn't zap anyone at point blank. God, just so, what enchantment was that? Block fall distance +1. Junk! Junk, junk, junk. It's all junk. Come on, game. Get generous. Doom. So Doom is a really nice special effect to have on your weapons if you are... Especially higher level Doom. If you're clearing out like low level dungeons. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So this is a trap. Oh ho ho ho! You didn't fool me, boneheads. Pretty nice deadfall trap, though. Oh, wrong weapon. Oh. Ow. Okay, I guess it did work after all. I was trying to make room between me and the general. But, I failed. Here, let me help you out with this, like, OSHA violating floor. It's an absolute meat grinder here now. So you can see how, like, last stream was a really bad example of what dungeons were supposed to be like, because I never got bosses, I never got special chests. I got just ample amounts of disappointment over and over and over. And I was explaining how that was the exception, not the rule. And this is what I mean, is like the last few I've entered have been pretty good. They've had special loot. They've had bosses. They've had elite enemies. And what we saw before was just not a accurate depiction of like what the average dungeon... I mean, sometimes they terminate to nothing, but not all of them do. So I'm glad that I had a few in a row that were beneficial. Ooh! Backstab damage, and purity armor, and a long axe... I almost said that wrong. Long axe recipe. Two-hander. Cool. Gold plates. Want to eat like kings? Maybe we do. And yeah, don't worry. I know that that's over there. It's going to be the last thing I loot. I'm going to hold you all in suspense. It's my job. You know, I don't have this style chest. Maybe I'm going to want one. Whoa. A lot of wooden junk. What the heck? Okay, this is a blueprint for a bronze maul. Oh, that could be better than what I got. Okay, I guess I'm done here. Just kidding. We got a book of invisibility. That's pretty cool. Higher sprint speed boots. It's too bad it's enchanted on wood. But neat. I already have a chest like that. Well, actually, how do they sell? That's a good question. Yeah, they're worth a penny. Oh, should have incorporated a cabin roof. Okay, current priority is look for trade for new biomes. Biomes is going to be a little tough because visibility is sucky right now for, you know, some odd reason. That has a dungeon? Wait, I am curious. It's such a small island that it... yeah, if it has a dungeon, I'll do it. Yeah, let's put some stuff away. Hold up. Ah! Back up. In fact, hang on, hang on. Who said I need to do it in sequence? Alright, things to sell. I think for some of the copper picks I've got, let's just smelt them down. I'll put the invisibility book away for now. This wooden chest was a style that I didn't have anything like yet, so I'll put it there. And this will be for spellcasting stuff for now. Oh, if you're wondering about spellcasting stuff, here is the shock staff. It's not a lot of damage. You'd have to go... Arcanist is not a reasonable way to play the game until you are well established, in my opinion. Because you can't just, like... If you don't have access to the materials needed to smelt things down and recharge books and stuff like that, Arcanist is... You're just not going to be able to be an Arcanist, essentially. Which is why going warrior, at least initially, makes some sense. Now, there's some stuff in here that, like, doesn't make... Oh, where'd my healing potions go? Oh, they're right here. Dump. Okay, nice and clean. I'm gonna cut the fuel. No, I'm not trying to build... Game was like, oh, you're trying to build in your ship? That's too far. Like, I'm trying to cheat here. Alright, excuse me. Definitely a harder dungeon. He has got more HP than the ones we've seen before. We also got, tropical wood. And a tropical wood cart. Look out below. No, you're a being. Sounds good. I like that shiny sparkle sound. That is the sound of this dungeon already being worth it. And it's a new color. A spellbook or super shield. We have a pirate shopper, a one-handed, which almost does as much damage as my two-handed, which is pretty baller. If I wanted to go sword board, I could. In fact, I could show you that. Sandstrider and Sandworm. Some new blueprints is always a nice thing. Is this like the Dusty Handguards? Is this like the shortest? Ooh, Fool's Gold Blade. That sounds funny. It's like, are you stupid enough to use this? Because, you know, gold is obviously a very malleable material, which would make for a extraordinarily bad weapon. I think this was the entire dungeon. In case we wanted more bronze armor, let's get some rat tails. This is a pretty good example of why I said my two-hander sucked. This one-hander does basically the same amount of damage. It's how bad the two-hander really is. But it's all I have. Yeah, that shock lance I have would be good for gold. Indeed. There might have been more down there. Let me just double check. I didn't skip anything important. And I don't have a crate of this type, so I'll take it. This might have been it. I mean, one of the advantages of finding really small dungeons is you get done with them fast. But, like, even then, that was a profitable one, because I did find a weapon that I would kind of reasonably use. That chopper is really not bad. I definitely have a lot of junk in here that, like, I could just throw off the side of the boat, but I'll do the organization for that when I'm in transit. No need to do it now. Oh, hold on. It's touching. I have docked. Let me go! So the priority really hasn't changed much. I'm looking for new biomes or trade opportunities. So that's dungeon. Dungeon. God, where is the trade? And I should be able to send up to 1,000. Yeah, everything around here is just... that's probably a trade one right there. It's just way higher than I can ascend to. The other thing is we could, and I want to reiterate, I probably not geared up enough for it, but we could try bosses too. Yep, okay, I'm at max height, so anything above me I can't reach. So I'd be happy to get killed by a boss just so you can see the boss fight. Like, I'd do that. Because I'm probably not going to win one. So if I see... I know what the boss area looks like, because you can spot it through the scope. So if I see a boss area, I'll take one for the team, bite the bullet, and get smoked by it. So that you can see how much stronger we need to be before we fight it. There's a few different types of, like, sort of pseudo-scripted bosses. God, everything around here has dungeons. But there's, like, no trade at all. I probably could make, how much power are we actually using? 63 out of 80? I could probably actually make another engine and speed us up a little bit. With that said, the game kind of hangs whenever you zoom around fast. That was weird. It's just like the internals of a house without the house. Oh, I thought that was going to be trade. It isn't. So the faster you move, the more likely are to get like the lurching, which is just like the game trying to generate new islands. I'm actually impressed that it generates islands as fast as it does. Wow, there's no one that lives out this way. What about the Bronze Mall? Good question. Here, let's pause our... because I haven't put stuff away either. Pause our progression for a moment. I don't know what's going to go in that chest, but it does look new, so... So the Bronze Mall... So here's the Fool's Gold, one-handed, made of pyrite. And then here's the Bronze Maul, which is 20 to 23. It would be better. I just don't have the bronze for it, at least not yet. Yeah, so we could work towards that for sure. I don't necessarily want to get rid of my copper longsword just yet. I'm not ready to definitively pull the trigger on switching to this one-hander. But while we're sitting here, I'm going to do a little bit of operation cleanup. How much more bronze can I make? Well, if I got rid of some of the copper items that I have, maybe I could make some bronze. So this, yeah, this chest is full. I'm gonna need another alchemy chest soon. So I think this little one will be like my, for now, alchemy expansion chest. But I know I'm gonna need a new one. I'm gonna tell my ship to stop going forward. I feel, even though there's infinite islands, I feel like it's a missed opportunity if we're like speeding forward and like not paying attention to where we're going. Even though that's like kind of not a thing, because it'll just be new islands. Okay, so we'll have 6 bronze, 9 bronze total. And for the mall, I need 9. So I could make it if I wanted. Alright, looks pretty tidied. Let's take a look, make sure I didn't miss anything. Broken ships there. I don't see any trade. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's trade right there. Perfect. We did it. We found someone to trade with. So, in terms of speeding up the engine, there we go. I made 2 more engines. Let's get them installed. You know, I didn't design the ship in terms of being able to install things as we're, like, moving around. There's 1. Now we're moving at 20. I think our max speed is, what, 25? So we could go, hypothetically, even faster? But 20 is a pretty good speed. Like, I'm okay moving at 20. I'm going to put this other sword away, just so that I don't accidentally sell it, as I'm headed to town to sell some stuff. Oh, and there's a Rust Island over there that we could check out. Because there's a lot of blueprints that you get from Rust Islands that I haven't, or not a lot, but some blueprints you get from Rust Islands that I haven't found yet. So going to those steamer world Rust Islands can be a bit of an advantage. This town? Is this? No, this isn't a town. God dang it. It's a ruined town with no, yeah. Yep, you got me. I was wrong. All right, let's keep moving then. Is there different tiers? I think there will be, but like it's one of those not yet. Game's still in development, so there's a lot of features that there's a whole like chapter that hasn't been put in yet. So for lack of a better point of interest, I'm gonna head down to this Rust Island. Hit it up. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. It doesn't have a dungeon, so it should be pretty quick, and then we'll go back to trying to seek out trade. At least the rain stopped, that's true. Could be worse. Now, if I wanted 2 more motors... Okay, I can do 1 more. That's fine. So I'll try to get... I'll probably, after finishing this current island, have all the materials I need for the next one. To go all the way up to 25 speed. Assuming I have the power generation for it. Yep, I should. I can always add more power generation too, it's just... I didn't want to unless I needed to. So these are all rust islands over here. 1, 2, 3 are all rust. That one's 2. That one is as well. So I've hit like a rust density. Let's loot the thing on the top of this tower first. And this is going to be a lot easier to do than the last time I did it. The last time I did it, I had to like go up there. But this ship is like designed to make this easy, because I didn't even have to leave this ship to do it. That's how you design it right. I don't... there might be something in the base. Steal the chest? I don't think I can. The steamer stuff is, like, locked. How big ships can get in this? Pretty big. I've not reached the end of the, like, size upgrade. But, yeah. They can get pretty honkering. A little lower, please. How do you get in here? These red herbs that I hadn't bothered to pick up prior are obviously one of the main components of the healing potions, so grabbing a whole bunch of them makes sense. Ooh, 10. Or so I'll just take everything. Oh, Jesus. I hate those things. Really handy when you want to get somewhere you didn't plan on getting to really fast, and... yeah, so you can see the symbol of the chest, how it has like a drill symbol. That is not pick, nor axe, nor shovel, so that chest ain't moving. That's one of the 3... actually, I don't even know how many ruins it is. Let's check. One, 2, 3... yep. Just the 3 obvious ones that we see. Every now and then, you'll end up with some hidden stuff, like underground or just not obvious, and it's helpful to do a sector scan just to make sure you didn't miss anything. Ooh, fuel soaked. I had mentioned this before, but there's ways to capture liquids, and fuel soaked is exactly what you'd want, because liquid fuel is an efficient fuel source. I've also not looted a whole lot of stuff in these biome types, so there's a lot of, like, firsts to interact with as we're going through this. Go blowing up on me. And what I really would like to find is a steamer chest lock that I'm probably not going to find on one of these rotten islands unless it has a dungeon, more than likely, allowing me to use this key. What the hell is that noise? God, it sounds like they're making slurm here or something. Sounds like a slurm factory. Ah! And that's as high as it goes. I think there's something on the roof here. I'm gonna teleport back and check out the roof. Because I can definitely hear them, like, there's hella robots moving around out there, worms or something. Okay, I see the robot. I don't see much in the way of, like, things of value, but I'll go there anyway. Come on. A little higher. I can't make that jump. But I can make this one. Well, isn't that useful? That gets me just high enough to do nothing. Yeah, just some rusty crap out here. Nothing of import. Hey, orbital laser! Thank you for the resub. And on the top level, I guess I'll just check it out. I don't see anything though. Ramming speed, because there's nothing on top. There's no, like, runelet. Okay, this one's done. Time to go into the pit. God, I'm glad there's no collision damage. I mean, I'd obviously be more careful if there was, but I kind of like just smashing into everything. Will I find blueprints here? I kind of doubt it. As it... Oh, hello. As it's not a jungle? Or a jungle. Not a dungeon? I probably don't need every little last... Come on. Get out of your little pod. Yeah, see, I knew you were a monster. I probably don't need every little last piece of metal scrap here, so I'm not even going to bother grabbing it all, because I'd be here for a long, long time. Just whatever's convenient. So there's a chest there, and then there's the building up there. That's probably the points of interest that matter. Another key. That's very handy. Those keys are important when you're trying to unlock new things. What about the fuel soaked tiles? I have no way to do anything with them. I haven't gotten to that part of the game yet. Because these are probably also fuel soaked tiles. Yep. But I have no way to utilize them. Oh, well, might as well get some sulfur. That's not how to utilize them, but I did just burn all my sulfur in order to upgrade my ship. So I used up all but like one piece of sulfur. I have definitely noticed I've been taking a lot less damage from things that are still like roughly around my level. That's enough. Because running around with a shield has helped a lot, raising my defense up even more. I haven't found the, like, fab bench to be able to make myself what I need to add another rotor, though. I was hoping to find one in here, and I don't... it's not likely it's upstairs. The robots weren't given meat. It was the crabs hiding in the holographic robot given meat. Oh, more rune segments. Not bad. But yeah, as I feared, this really doesn't have any treasure. Well, I'm out. Woo! I think one way to make it ideal for our spent time is to find a rust island that has a dungeon and not stop for any that don't. So I'm going to return bearing going north and like try to be a little choosy about where I stop so that it's likely to be an important point of interest rather than you know, just yet another random spot. So I have the bronze in order to get the giant warhammery thing. No, I do now. I'm about to. If we want to make that change. Alright, what's around? I'm currently at elevation. I'm just about at max elevation, so I'm not going to be able to go any higher. So we're going to look at the ones below us. Unfortunately, it's nighttime and I can't see squat here. There is a, like a rest mechanic to pass time or whatever, but whatever. I'll just spend this time upgrading. So we only have about 21 minutes left of fuel left, and then I'll need to make a pit stop for timber. You know, that'd be cool. Putting windows on the ground. Oh, finally, the corn. Putting windows on the ground so that I could see them below. That'd be a nice feature. Kind of like how you have the touring coral scuba boat things. Thank you for tuning in to Everwind, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow explorers.